Hi, my name is Sofia. Welcome to the Echo World Magical Extra. It's a rainy day in Virginia, and it's one of these days when it feels a little challenging to get going. So I thought this would be a good time to talk about all these entities that can help you along the way. And it just so happens that one of my absolute favorite goddesses in Norse mythology, her name is Skadi, promised me to guide me along this year and maybe get me into a more better shape. So I will want to talk about her and invite you to meet her if you would like to do so. Skadi is the goddess of winter. She's the goddess that resides far up north in Sweden, in Finland, in Norway, of what is called Sami land, where the indigenous people of these regions live and still herd reindeer and sing the old magical songs. Skadi means shadow or darkness, which is very telling because it does show you your darker sides if you're willing to look at them. Uh, in the stories of Skadis, we find a very, very old story about divorce that is also fairly undramatic. Skadi came walking into Asgard, seeking revenge for the death of her father. Of course, Loki was somewhere involved in this misfortune. To please her, the Aser god offered her a husband. Might seem like a fair deal, husband for a father. Skadi had her eyes on Baldur, the most beautiful of the Aser gods. But the gods tricked her. She could only choose her husband by looking at their feet and everything else being hidden. And by mistake, she chose Njord, the god of sea and fertility, which may not seem like a bad thing, but it wasn't what she aimed for. And with time, she had to admit that she couldn't stand to live with the seagulls waking her up, with the ocean constantly making noise. She missed her mountains. She missed her freedom. She missed her skiing and hunting. Simply, she missed being herself and being in her own environment. So Skadi is a great goddess to turn to if you feel that you have to be true to yourself, to be true to who you really are and find an environment that suits you. So I'm sure she'll whip my ass over the year, and I'm sure I will have to see more sides of myself. But if you briefly want to meet her, I would like to invite you to a little journey. And you can watch me, or you can close your eyes and just listen. And I want you to imagine being far up north, endless mountains and endless horizon around you. The air is so fresh that it clears out all impurities in your lungs. And you hear wolves at a distance, but you're not afraid because you know that this is all magic. It's strong magic. And you see a goddess, a giantess, coming skiing towards you. And when she's fairly close, she takes off her skis and put on her snowshoes and walk that last distance until she's right in front of you. And you can ask her anything you want about your shadow, about your independence, about what is truly you, what is your medicine in the world. And I'm sure she will give you an answer. Remember what she said and say goodbye for now. You can invite her anytime you want. She'd be happy to tell you all those harsh truths that we all need to know sometimes. But for now, I say goodbye.